with MJ.
And here we are back live once again, right here at Belle Grove Plantation here in King George, Virginia, at the Sage Paracon. What an amazing weekend. Amazing people. You never know who you're going to come. And I happened to come across this young lady, Joanna MacGuGan. I think I got it right. She just released her brand new book, and she is here. And MJ came over and she goes, Dale, you have to talk to this fantastic lady. So, Joanna, welcome to the TPV Nation. Tell us, where are you from and how did this book come about?
Sure. So you can call me Joe. Everyone calls me Joe.
All right. We love short names.
It's easy. So I come from Massachusetts, Central Mass. I'm a friend of MJ's. I'm actually her editor. So if there's mistakes in the book, that's my fault.
No, you know what? And I'm going to stop you right there because I bought MJ's book and I loved every single page of that book. I mean, what an amazing journey she has been on. But sorry about that. MJ's book, everybody go buy it. Yep, you will not hear us not say go buy MJ's book because we love MJ's book. It was such an amazing book. But we want to hear about your book.
Okay, sure. So I live in Central Massachusetts. I'm a full-time copy editor. And this book came about. It was my dissertation, actually. I earned my PhD in medieval studies from UConn. So I'm a medieval historian. And this was 12 months of research and writing and editing. And I graduated in 2019 and just decided I wanted to try to publish it.
Okay.
So I went to my first choice academic publisher and they accepted it somehow. And I spent time reworking it, reorganizing, rewriting big chunks of it. And it finally came out in June. So I'm very excited.
Amazing. So how does it feel to publish your very first book?
It's a massive relief because I've been thinking about this thing for so long, and I've been ready for a new project for a while, but it's been kind of just hanging over my head. So it's really nice to see it. It's finally in print, and I can kind of walk away from it for a little while.
Yeah, what a relief! And I mean, yeah, to get to the goal. I mean, like you said, you've helped MJ release her book. And several others. Is MJ your first book that you helped? Or?
I helped another friend write a business book, very different genre. But MJ is my first paranormal book, and then I'm helping her out with the second one as well. So that's in the works right now.
Yes, we're looking very forward to seeing MJ's second book. I mean, we watched her presentation on Saturday morning, Saturday. She kicked it all off and got to see a little bit about what her new book is about. So tell us a little bit, what's the story behind this book?
So this is about medieval Ireland, around the 14th century mostly. And I was always drawn as a historian to death, dying, and burial. Okay. That just kind of overlaps with my paranormal interest. What happens next. So I was looking at medieval Ireland because not much has been written in that realm. Okay. From Irish sources. Right. So I was just really interested in that. And it turned into sort of what happens when people, it's about the legal administration of death. So who has control over death? And that's the coroners in this case. So the first half is about coroners, how they operated. There's lots of tensions between territorial jurisdictions. As people, everybody wants their coroner to be the coroner. Right. So there's a lot going on there. And then the second half is about capital punishment. It's a little grim, yeah. So hangings. Why people were hanged, the gossip, the rumor, the reputation that went into decisions about who was hanged and why.
That is so interesting. So if you're one of these people that are actually into history and figure out and want a little bit know more about the medieval, because that is a very interesting time period in itself. and the whole governing laws that go behind it, and
Mhm.
how like I would honestly say I thank God those laws no longer exist, because what would this world be like? We're all under medieval times. I mean, if you're walking down the street and somebody gets their head lopped off, oh, that's a typical day. See you later.
It depends. It depends who it was. If
Right.
it's the king's enemy, you're fine.
Yes.
You could deliver their head to the king.
So, Joanne, where can we find your book?
It's on Amazon. It's also Amazon.uk. It's on Barnes & Noble. My website is Joanna.MacGuGan.com, so that has links to all the places you can find it. And actually, I'm really keen to get this into libraries also, so people can use it for their own research. So any universities, if anyone has connections to universities with strong medieval studies programs or Irish studies programs, then they might want to recommend it for their library to purchase.
Oh, there you go.
And that's one way to circulate it.
So anybody that is going to be watching this show live right now, down the road, a week from now, an hour from now, 10 minutes from now, if anybody out there knows somebody who would be interested in a university or college setting that teaches courses about this, just reach out to Joanne or Joe. That's
Joe.
to get your copy. And are you going to be anywhere like doing book signings? Any lectures coming up about your book?
At the moment, I'm working on some local lectures around Boston area. I come from Massachusetts. We'll see what's coming up. And I'm sort of diving into my next project, and that's going to be more paranormal. So. Oh,
we look forward to that, because
keep in touch.
Here we are at a paranormal event, and we would love to hear more about the paranormal world. So, Joe, I want to say thank you so much for taking the time to come on to our show, talking about your brand new book. So, folks, there you have it. Go on to Amazon, type in her name, get yourself the book, and don't forget to leave a review, because this is very important to all these writers who are out there, writing about their interests or their lives, whatever it may be. But leave a review, because it helps you guys with the feedback of how well people are perceiving your book.
Definitely.
We definitely look forward to seeing what's going to be next in you. So thank you so much once again. And TPV Nation, stay tuned. We got more fantastic people coming your way. In the meantime and in between time, we like to say happy huntings.
Happy hunting.